little heads up. A rough estimate on when this storm will be moving in your direction shortly after 6:10. So I'd really say now you want to make sure that you're seeking shelter from West Brooklyn to Brooklyn, Compton to here as that storm moves a little further to the east just before 6:30. But once again, we do have a tornado warning that has been issued for eastern Lee County, and this will run until 6:45. The storm was located right over Sublette and moving to the east at 15 miles per hour. This is radar indicated rotation, but looking at this, it has developed just a little bit of a hook. And I'm also keeping an eye on what is back a little further to the west here of that,
There's
and just to
another
the
hook right
south
there.
of Amboy too. This little inlet, this little notch, also keeping an eye on that too. But what we're seeing here are some embedded circulation, some embedded supercell thunderstorms with this kind of cluster of storms that are moving through southeastern and eastern Lee County. So once again, that warning will run until 6:45. This storm where we see right here, so this is between 52 and 251 running up here, and you've got US 30. So right in through here, we're starting to see that inflow notch just a bit. Now, along with that, again, this is radar indicated, but along with that, we also have the potential for some very large hail to also be included with this severe storm. So it is vital that you are seeking shelter. Basement, lowest level of your home. If you don't have a basement, a windowless room, closet, bathroom, interior portion of your home, you want to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible if you don't have that basement. But if you are in this area and you can hear my voice, you want to make sure that you are seeking shelter. So I've got meteorologist Jordan Wolf with me here, and we do have a report of a rotating wall cloud that is near Sublette. So this storm does seem to have a lowering with it. A wall cloud is sometimes a precursor to what would form a tornado. We have not had any reports of any funnel clouds just yet, or any tornadoes spotted with this. This is all radar indicated rotation. But what we are seeing with this is now a rotating wall cloud. And the fact that that wall cloud is rotating is something that we really want to be paying attention to. So this was spotted here in Sublette. So that rotation now is just to the west and northwest.
Ping pong ball sized to golf ball sized hail with this too. So multiple threats that we're coming on the air with as of right now. We will continue to monitor these very dangerous storms in Lee County and provide additional updates as we go throughout the rest of this broadcast.
All right, definitely a night to stay weather aware. Alex, thank you. And as we
In the Healthcare of Illinois will present a 200.
Again, you want to make sure that you are in your safe place, that is your basement or the lowest level of your home. So running down the warning once again, we do have a tornado warning that has been issued for eastern Lee County, and this warning will run until 6:45 here this evening. As the storm moves into a little better moisture, what we're also looking at is that tornado threat possibly continuing into southern portions of DeKalb County as dew point temperatures have climbed just a bit. We've got just enough wind shear kind of developing here in the environment that would support these thunderstorms. Now, we do also have a severe thunderstorm warning for DeKalb County as well as for Ogle County. The primary threat, though, for Ogle County is just down to the south. That warning for DeKalb County, that severe thunderstorm warning, that will run until 7:45 here this evening. Starting to get some developing rotation near Shabbona.
It's an extra tornado warning that was issued right over here.
The southern portion here of DeKalb County. So we may start to see some of these thunderstorms begin to spin a little more as they move to the east. And I can see exactly where that rotation is. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning out now for DeKalb County. Here,
I thought that already was a warning for DeKalb County.
We're starting to see a little bit of a notch and a little bit of a hook develop within this. So I'm going to say anyone from Shabbona to Afton, maybe even just west of Waterman, if you know anybody in this area, if you're able to get our signal down in this area, you want to make sure that even though you don't have a tornado warning yet, you still have that severe thunderstorm warning. And the fact that we are starting to see a little bit of rotation with this storm near Shavana does lead me to believe that that's one that we're watching very closely. And the fact that it is developing into it and moving into an environment that does have a little better rotation. Let's go ahead and look at the velocity with this. Now, I should also mention too that we do have a lot of lightning with these thunderstorms. So the storm the sky is going to be lit up here to the south of Rockford. We've got a lot of lightning with this, and there's actually a little bit of rotation. Let me go back on here on velocity. So we're starting to see kind of these little hooks develop within this cluster of thunderstorms.
So a hook right there and one right there.
So we'll go back to our velocity, and we're starting to see a little bit of rotation too there just to the northwest of Sublette, right along US 50. So this is southwest of Shaw's. But right now, the area that we do have the tornado warning for is for primarily Pawpaw, Willow Creek, Brooklyn, Compton, where we have the main event, but we do have a little rotation that is starting to show up near Shavana, and then you've got a little rotation on the back side of that too, kind of with these little notches, and I'll draw this out here. We've got one little notch moving in here, another one moving in here, and then watching the other one up through here. So 3 individual cells that do have some rotation. Of course, this one, the primary one, with that tornado warning going until 6:45 for Lee County. We'll have to see if that does get extended into DeKalb County as well. But right now, we've got severe thunderstorms
South of us. This is all of storms are south of us. But who knows if they're going to come this way. Oh boy. Got a bad feeling about this, folks. Let's go back to the weather coverage.
Tornadoes reported. I've got meteorologist Jordan Wolf, who has been keeping an eye on the chat with the National Weather Service, keeping an eye on some of the reports that we have been receiving too. So really keeping a close eye on some of the reports that we're getting in. But we do have that wall cloud, so you want to make sure that you are taking this warning seriously, and you want to make sure that you are getting into your safe place, especially where we do have the the tornado warning. But even when we've got that severe thunderstorm warning, you also want to be taking these storms seriously too, because they could be producing some pretty significant hail with this as well. So I'm going to run through these warnings once again. I know we're a little past 6 o'clock, so thanks so much for sticking with me. But we've got a pretty important weather event unfolding. I don't know if we can right now. There's not a lot to see on our SkyTrack camera. We've got that down in Rochelle, but there's a lot of lightning. And again, I've mentioned that before.
Rochelle's got rain.
With some of these
Yeah.
and actually, I can go ahead and take this.
Whoa.
So not only do you have the threat for hail, the tornado,
Oy.
wind threat too, you're going to have some.
To everyone that's living south and that's under these warnings, stay safe out there.
For a tornado to form too. So once again, we do have a tornado warning that has been issued for southeastern and eastern Lee County, and that warning will run